Hey there guys, so today is February 12th, 2019. Out on Easy Training Run back in Boulder. Give you a quick training update vlog. It's been solid training. I've been running my mileage. Got 80 miles last week about. Put that in kilometers there. Was working a bit in California, had a great time. Did some Hoka media stuff. Going into Santa Barbara, but then traveling to San Luis Obispo. So busy with that, tapering a little bit for the Moab Red Hot 55K Ultra Trail race I'm doing this weekend. First opening race of the season. It'd be a good long run effort, especially for my other goal races later on, Rotterdam Marathon, Comrades. So trying to get the speed back is the main focus. And I've done a lot higher mileage before. I've run 150 miles a week in college, and that was too much. Did a lot of 120, 140 miles a week at Hanson's. Sometimes I overtrain doing that, so I don't always run. The more is not always better. And I kind of have an aerobic base, lifetime base of miles, so that, you know, I need to work on my speed more and efficiency at low 5-minute mile pace or low 3-minute kilometer pace, because I've been running for 20 years year round. I have that, whereas like most of you could probably get more benefits from increasing your easy pace mileage base, doing higher mileage, long runs, long tempo efforts. But I'll get into that in my running form tweaks and muscle imbalances and things like that in this vlog. But anyway, did some 100-mile weeks, 160K a week, slowly getting back into shape. It's been a while, takes me a while to get back into peak shape. I always have that base residual fitness, but to get really sharp and race ready, it takes months and months and months. So that being said, you know, I've done some long runs up to 24 miles, 35K, pretty fast on this rolling path outside of Boulder. It has like 1,000 feet of climbing, so it's like 300 meters of elevation gain. Rolling paved path for 24 miles, like 610 per mile pace. I think it's like, put it in kilometer pace, 350, 345, maybe not that fast. And then trying to get some speed back is the main thing. I'm doing a lot of fartleks or timed intervals. I'll say timed intervals since it's by time. 2-minute surges, 3-minute surges, as well as those like short hill repeats, the short 1 minute, even down to like 30-second hill repeats. You might see it as like, 200 meters or 400 meter repeats on a track, sometimes as well. Of course, we've gotten a lot of snow here. Boulder, the tracks are covered in ice, and started to use them during school hours. Public track access is actually pretty hard in Boulder. So on the creek path a lot, this bike path out at the Boulder Res, when it's not too muddy, it does get quite muddy. Doing that, the long runs come back easy. The long runs I get down, I'm not doing them super fast yet, but 32K, 20 miles at close to 6-minute flat pace on that rolling hill. It's like a moderate effort. Of course, to race the marathon, I have to run 5:18 per mile pace, or about 3:18 per kilometer pace. It's quite a bit faster. So, gotta get the speed down. How do you get the speed down? Well, gotta work around the lactate threshold, which is a little faster than marathon pace, as well as maybe paces slightly slower, right around marathon pace, and then really kicking it up a gear with more like 5K, 10K pace work, almost like VO2 max work, but it's more for that running form and efficiency. And this is the glaring thing, to be honest with you. I noticed in another video, I said my running form's gone to crap the last couple years. Part of it's because I mix it up so often. Doing mountain races a couple weeks after road marathon races, bad idea. You should give yourself a couple months. And because I specialized in road running for so long, of course it's hard for me to get back to my 104.32 half marathon PR, 2:16.52 marathon PR. I focused 3 years extensively on the roads to hit those kinds of times at Hanson's Brooks. And now, with the mountains, you work your legs a bit differently. So it's that changing of gears, but also that slow slogging. You have different, I came up with sloppy form at least. Maybe some people don't. I was thinking even if you do like ski mountaineering or skimo, you activate the glutes and the hamstrings, the back of your legs more when you're pulling uphill with skins on versus, slogging very slowly, 10-minute mile pace uphill. I became a little too quad dominant, I think. And so that's been a problem. Sitting at my office desk editing videos hunched over my laptop. I could get a better desk now thanks to Patreon support. Standing desk will be better. So all those little things, plus just getting older, having been running year round for 20 years now, in my 30s now, not a spring chicken. So gotta do all the little things to take care of my body, and I've been pretty lucky so far. Been very, very lucky. The only injuries I've had that take me out for more than 2 weeks have been blunt injuries from falling and getting stitches. No stress fractures, no bone breaks yet. Hopefully keep that streak alive. But the scary thing, and I got this with my running form, the running form video, but also seeing a running form specialist in Boulder, is my left butt cheek is a lot smaller than my right butt cheek. Yeah, I copped a feel. I hadn't done that before. And they pointed that out. They're like, your left butt cheek is like atrophied, your glute, compared to your right one. And I've had a little SI joint issues on that side as well, more hamstring tightness, and I think it compromised my stride. So this uneven stride with a lack of power and push off became too dominant, trying to force it by pushing down with my quads. Quads get tired easily. You want a lot of that power to come from the backs of your legs, the hamstring paw back, as well as the glute, firing your butt muscles and glutes. And I used to do that, but over the last 2-3 years, got into bad habits, bad form, don't do as much high intensity speed training, you start losing that activation. Maybe you don't activate the fast twitch muscle fibers enough as much either. So that's been a transition, and that's going to be a big focus moving forward. So what does that mean moving forward with more training and racing? Well, for me it means more faster paced workouts. It's like I always say, you have to run fast, you have to run with better running form. I need to get more of that power, glute and hamstring activation in my stride, especially for specific running form, running efficiency and running economy at that marathon goal pace, low 5-minute mile pace. Would also help comrades race pace, which is lower 6-minute mile pace. Put that pace range in kilometers per kilometer pace there for you guys. But yeah, I'm also doing some special exercises in the gym, things like even like single leg hops, step ups, as well as kind of the squats, some lightweight stuff, mainly trying to focus on getting that glute atrophy, especially that one side, up to snuff. Because if your stride's compromised and you're wobbling a bit, things are uneven, it's going to cause some pain as you try to overcompensate, but it's also going to cause some inefficiency in your stride, a hiccup, so to speak. Things are not as smooth and bumpy, and none of us are perfectly symmetrical, right? Like one foot's a little bit bigger than the other, one leg's a little longer than the other. As we get older, as we train more, certain muscle groups get tighter and pull, and muscle imbalances and things like this happen. So part of the puzzle of figuring out, and I'm glad I finally am working on it now, so it hopefully improves things in the future, because I wasn't happy with how last year went, and part of it honestly was my fault. Doing Zagama 2 weeks after the Copenhagen Marathon, it's probably a bad idea, but I really wanted to be top 10 in the Golden Trail Series. Doing Ring of Steel 6 days after the Jungfrau Marathon was tough, but I did accomplish the goal, being top 10 in the Golden Trail Series. Want to do better, want to improve, want to be competing for top 5, top 3, competing for the win in these races, as well as getting under 219 in the marathon. So that's kind of the goal moving forward. Some other quick updates. Of course, you can see some of those montage action shots. Running in the Hoka One Carbon Rocket. Carbon Rocket, great shoe, lightweight, road shoe, road flat, extremely fast, feels really, really good. I love it. My Hoka teammate Cam Levins has run a 2:09 marathon in this shoe, so we know it's fast. It's a great shoe. Really like the Carbon Rocket. Check it out. Hoka One website. Also looking for a new sunglass sponsor. It's pretty bright out here in Colorado. Need protection from the UV, snow glare, summer sun at altitude in the mountains. I've had couple sponsors in the past, haven't supported me at the level I want, and yeah, I'm looking for functionality mainly though. So if you know anyone in the industry, have any good recommendations for a sunglass sponsor. I like stuff that's lightweight, really sporty, offers great protection, fits my face. I kind of have a pretty small nose, weird face maybe, but something that has a good variety of sport wear, but also casual wear is also good because style's important. You gotta look good, right? But I like the aerodynamic look for running fast. I like the lightweight. Don't like the lenses to fog up either. So that's a big thing. I promise you, if you're a brand listening, you will get a lot of exposure on this YouTube vlog, YouTube videos, pictures on Instagram, Facebook, all my social media if you sponsor me, because sunglasses are always usually front and center on my face. So I could definitely offer you that for those sunglass companies out there that are listening, or if you guys know anyone. But really thanks for your support. Huge thanks to the Patreon supporters for making this all possible, this YouTube vlog journey. Hope your training's going well. Again, check back for more informative training videos. Coach Sandy and I will be doing more training talks, podcasts, getting media, hopefully some action workout videos as well as the season goes along. And yeah, really thanks for following along. Can't thank you guys enough. So subscribe on here, share these videos if you like these videos. Hope your running's going well, and stay tuned for more Sage running videos. Time to fly.